This week for Cart 455 Professional Internship, I'll discuss the role of the programmer as an artist and will briefly explore the history of programming. Last week, I left you with an image depicting a tapestry woven in a jacquard loom. You might be wondering what textiles and programming have in common. Many historians believe that the creation of patterns in textiles are the precursor to some modern programming methodologies. As loom operators wrote out the manner in which a pattern should be woven, they were effectively programming the machine's output. To program is to mold the future. By marking out a structure for others to follow, the programmer is effectively dictating how devices are to be used. Writing in code, programmers offer a means to create. Those utilizing the established code may produce artifacts. What I am describing here is a model of encoding and decoding, which may be used for creative purposes. We are familiar with many more forms of programming than the loom and software code. Music notation, architectural plans, roadways, and the laws of nature are but a few examples of programming which affect our daily lives. Our behavior is tuned to these models. We have learned to create our own. My main concern is regarding software programming and computer architecture as an artistic instrument. The code written out is a social director. Software written by an individual can propagate his particular point of view and methodology. By using software written for a purpose, a typical user is virtually enslaved by the code. As users become more savvy, they make selections as to which software best suits their needs or allows them to work more pleasurably. The proliferation of open source and collective software creation enables this socially governing authority to become more democratic. Becoming more widely used and accessible, programming using computational means is possibly the most effective way to initiate a social change. Creating software collectively allows a greater variety of input regarding how technology should evolve. The tools created are able to more closely represent the individuals making use of them. Software coders create their own reality. Loosely based on our own living environment, software offers a new level of flexibility. Where the architects of our physical world made strong, stationary structures, software creators offer malleable environments able to adapt as needs change and grow. A more intimate relationship may in fact be forming between the creative space and its inhabitants. The nature of these machines is of input and output. In contrast to the tableaus hanging within the solid structures of the museum, new media creations are always a system of input and output. Whether they simply transform input to generate an interesting result or calculate phenomena to help us understand abstract concepts, new code blurs the relationship between viewer, artwork, and artist. We are all collaborators in the interconnected network age. We need no longer speak of tools, mediums, and artworks. The system we interact with is itself adaptive architecture encompassing all these roles. For many masters of code, the ultimate goal is creating a self-replicating and instantiating algorithm. In such a system, the creation and function is governed by their established rules, not simply automating repetitive human functions. Like the laws of nature all around us, such a system would have the chance to enhance itself and adapt as well as evolve along with us. Next week, in the last installment of this video log, I will discuss the business of art, selling emotion and creativity in a market-minded world where cash is king. I will also present an overview of the final report to be presented June 16th. See you then.